Today's video is at 3 separate locations. The first one is an old store site. The second one is a campground where we do some water hunting and some land hunting, and we end up in a field hunt. Enjoy.
Well, we'll see. Well, it is, and it's a ring. Well, the very first coin I found here at the old speaker store was a 1983 quarter. So, a little bit modern, but we'll get on some old stuff here. On to the next beep. And the second coin was a 1979 Jefferson nickel. On to the next beep. Well, I thought I'd show you around here. Here is the house. It used to be the old store. Of course, it's on the major highway. And I just found my first old coin. It's a wheat cent. So I will get it cleaned up real quick here and we'll get a date. Be right back. Well, it ended up being a 1945 Philadelphia wheat cent. Good sign. On to the next peep. Well, I had a pretty good sounding target. It's in the plug here. Well, that's not a good sign. It's getting shallower. But that wheat cent was pretty shallow. And I think it's trash. Thought it was a thimble there for a second, but I don't believe so. If it turns out to be anything, when I get a brush to it, I'll come back. On to the next beep. Well, these are giving me a heck of a nice signal, and I'm only showing you this. I think it's junk, but I'd like to know what they were used for. This third or fourth one, they've got rope running through them. I'll get them cleaned up, get some better pictures. I just want to know what these were. On to the next beep. Well, I was just below this big old cottonwood tree here at the old store site, and this wheat cent was almost a surface find, just like the last one. 1944 Philly. They made a billion of them, but at least it's an older coin. On to the next beep. Well, the old store was a bust. Didn't find anything but those 2 wheat cents. So a few days later here, I've come to a local park, campgrounds. They've got a nice beach area here. I got some new waders, so we're gonna wade in the water a little bit and see what we can find. So I'll get back to you on the first good beep. Well, I had a 30-31 here. And I got a little matchbox car. On to the next beep. Well, I've got a 15-16 here. Bear with me because this is all new to me. Well, maybe I got it. Might be a pull tab. Oh, actually it's a lure. All right. On to the next beep. Well, I had a 5 VDI number here. Oh, and that's why. Small piece of aluminum. On to the next beep. Well, we might have something here.
Find anything worthwhile?
Not yet. Hot Wheels car and some pull tabs. Well, I might have one in the scoop here. There's an 18, I believe. Well, we'll see. Well, it is, and it's a ring. Found a ring this time.
All right. Solid gold.
I doubt it.
Does it say I love you, Bubba, on it?
It does. No.
Oh boy. There's my boyfriend's ring.
No, it's not precious, but that's still fun to find.
Yeah, something different.
All right, on to the next beep. Well, just a few feet from that ring, I got another signal. I think I might have got it in the scoop. And it's some kind of wrench. On to the next beep. Well, this one feels like I definitely got it. Whatever it is. And it's a penny. Yep, just a memorial. On to the next beep. Well, we'll see what this one might be. Well, this one was around 30. And that's why, because it is a quarter. States quarter. On to the next beep. Well, I had a little luck in the water. Found a ring. I think 26 cents and change. And Hot Wheels car. So now I think I'm gonna hit this area here. A lot of the people sit here on blankets. And over there's a volleyball court. We'll just kind of pop around the park here and see what we can find. So I'll see you on the next good beep. Well, here's a 25-26. So it could be a copper penny or a dime. Let's see what it is. And it's a copper penny. On to the next beep. Well, here's a 25, 26, 27. Might be a dime. Well, that's a little deeper. Well, it is a copper penny. On to the next beep. Here was a 2728. And it's a Roosevelt dime. On to the next beep. Well, here's a 2930 on the Equinox 800. It could be a dime or quarter or junk. We'll hope for cash. And it's quarter. Oops. Eagle back. All right, on to the next beep. Wow, out of this hole, I got a Cub Scout or Boy Scout neckerchief slide. Nice. On to the next beep. I'm now detecting the campsites, and I have one right here. Surface fine. It's a dime. On to the next beep. Well, here was a 2930. Which will probably be a quarter. And it is. On to the on to the next beep. I think I've got a shallow one here. Which is good because there's a lot of gravel underneath here. Well, if there's that many roots, I guess I can't hurt it. Oh yes. Copper penny, I believe. 81, yep. On to the next beat. And we got a dime that time. On to the next. Well, I've been running around here picking up just change, so I wasn't filming much and thought this was another quarter, but it's actually a token. It's from the house on the rock between Spring Green and Dodgeville, Wisconsin. It says the world's largest carousel. So that was a pleasant surprise. On to the next beep. Hello everyone. Today I'll be getting together with Tony and Ryan. Ryan got a permission. It isn't a farm field and it's got a lot of old history, possibly an insane asylum, but we will get back to you when we get on site. On to the next beep. Well, we just got to the field. There's Tony over there. Ryan over here right behind me. And I had a pretty good signal. And it does appear to be a dime. Oh, it's a mercury dime. Well, I'm going to get that cleaned up. I will be right back. Fantastic. That doesn't happen very often. Whoops. You get your first signal, and it's an old silver coin. Estimate mark. 1938. Awesome. On to the next beat. Out of this hole, I believe I found a live round. Yeah, it is. Well, on to the next beep. Well, out of this hole, I found a fired lead bullet. On to the next beep. Well, it's kind of been slow since the mercury dime. Did find just the end piece of a harmonica reed base. It's a pretty common find here in the Midwest. On to the next beep. Well, out of this hole, I'm not sure what I found. I think it's just copper. It's got a little slit here like a bridal rosette might have. Please leave a comment below if you think you know what this was off of. It's got 4 little holes here in that clip. Thanks for the help, and on to the next beep. Well, it's been kind of slow in the field here. Get you turned around. Maybe you can see Ryan way over there in the red shirt. Got Tony over here. And I've got a few things in my hand. Nothing special. We did find a small piece of mason jar lid there. The porcelain. Then there was some porcelain from dinnerware. And an old beer can top. It's iron from a bowl maybe. But we will keep at it, and we'll get back to you on the next good beep.
I wanted to thank you for stopping by and watching my video today. I really appreciate your support, and we will see you on the next good beep.